Hello everyone, I'm Jim Longworth and welcome to another edition of Triad Today, coming to you once again from the beautiful Senior Botanical Garden in Kernersville. We'll tell you more about the garden later on, and later on is when the roundtable shows up, and we'll get into all sorts of controversial topics with those guys, so stay tuned for that. Lots in store for you throughout the half hour, so I hope you'll stay with us. Where we want to start, though, is working with and helping kids, and that's something our guests know all about. Of course, our good buddies David Daggett and Griff Shuler from Daggett Shuler Attorneys at Law, glad to have them. And they brought along a special guest, Narity Martinez. She's manager of multilingual learner parent program engagement for the Winston-Salem Forsyth County School System. And we welcome all of you. Good to see you.
Hey, Jim.
Thank you.
David, let's start with you. When and why did you create the Back to School Backpack Program?
So there's all sorts of back to school programs in our community with lots of leadership in our community, which is really pretty special. This particular program, Chief Roundtree came to us from the Winston-Salem Police Department 10 years ago.
Right.
Needed a sponsor to help connect with the school system because police involvement in our schools is very, very important to develop the reputation and relationships and credibility. We jumped in, started doing it, great relationship. The school system has worked with us, and it's just been an ongoing tradition within our firm.
Great partnership. Griff, one thing I want to ask you, can you give any kind of estimation of the number of kids over the years or each year that able to get these backpacks? And also, what are in the backpacks?
Well, every single year that we've done it, we've covered 5 elementary schools across the Winston-Salem Forsyth County school system. And each year the backpacks are chosen very specifically with no logos on it, no markings, so there's no stigma to them. And they have everything in it that the students need to start the school year properly. So everything you can think of, crayons, pencils, notebooks, erasers, everything is stuffed in the backpacks.
All right, Narity, tell me, how do you determine, because this must be tough, how do you determine which students are going to be eligible to get backpacks?
As you mentioned, there are 5 elementary schools that are receiving these backpacks, and it's just amazing to see the support for our community, parents, teachers, to feel the support from partners. So they just feel so happy, and just seeing the face of our students when they get this backpack is just amazing.
Right. Do they have to meet some kind of qualification to get them?
So we work with the school counselors.
Right.
The school counselors identify the pockets of needs within the school because that first day of school can be so important to a young person. The school system recognizes that, Narity and her team recognize that, and this is part of a support system to get them off to a good start.
Narity, how important are partnerships like working with the guys from Daggett Shuler in terms of what you're trying to do?
They are very essential in our community. I feel like we cannot do it without their support. It's just amazing to see and to know that we have support in our community, and so our teachers can feel, that support. Our parents, students, they feel the support from partners that really care about them.
And Griff, piggybacking on what she said a minute ago, you get a lot of feedback too, you and David, right?
We sure do. The administrators and the parents in the individual schools have given us a lot of feedback of just how much this means for these individual students. It's making a difference in their lives at a very important part of every kid's life, which is the start of the school year, and
right.
being on equal footing with other kids with a good backpack and the right equipment from the very beginning gives them the confidence to start the year great, and hopefully that carries through the entire year.
As we close out, David, any final thoughts and what kind of gratification you get from this?
Well, the gratification is seeing different segments of the community coming together for a common cause to support our young people, because our young people are our future.
Right.
And the school system is kind of the center point of that, but doing this program with the Winston-Salem Police Department is a huge example of how communities can come together in a positive way to do positive things for our community.
Yeah, the future, you're exactly right about the kids are our future, and what you and Griff and everybody do with the police department, school system, helps the kids have a future,
yes,
as well
absolutely.
as be in the future. Up on screen, wsfcs.k12.nc.us is the school system website. Hope you'll check that out. And if you need the services of these gentlemen here, DaggettShulerLaw.com, or you can call 336-724-1234. I appreciate everything all you do. Thanks so much.
Thanks,
Thank
Narity.
you.
You're going to hang around for the round table?
Yes, sounds like fun.
We'll be back in just a minute.